Are you a massage therapist and you're curious about how you're going to choose your massage table? What are all the things that you think about? Well, I'm going to give you 3 good tips today. I'm Sunday with Natural Sunday. Now, like I just said, there are so many choices and so many options these days for buying your massage table, but the 3 most important ones are you want to make sure that your table is the right size, and 28 inches in width to 32 inches are the recommended widths for a massage table. If it's too narrow, your client's going to fall off, and that's not good. And if it's too wide, your therapist is going to have a hard time working around it and end up probably injuring her back. So 28 to 32 inches is usually the recommended width for a massage table. You also want to make sure you have a right bolster, which is the piece of equipment that supports your lower back. Now, bolsters come in many shapes and many sizes and many kinds of padding. You want to really test your bolster out. Make sure it doesn't just come with a little bolster that is just free with the table. You want to make sure it's a quality bolster and not just something that the manufacturers are throwing in with your table. Make sure it's nice. Make sure you like your bolster because you're going to get a lot of use out of it, and it's important. And the third piece of equipment to remember on your table is your locking mechanism on your face cradle. First thing, you want to make sure your cradle is going to support the weight of your head. You want a really stable locking mechanism. You also want it to be very padded. So get familiar with these things before you put your money on the table and buy it, because usually you can't take them back. So locking mechanism, very, very important. If your locking mechanism goes out, that's bad news. You can hurt your client's neck, and that's never good. Something could result from that you don't even want to think about. So good, sturdy neck rest. And then also, really important that I wasn't really aware about until I bought my table. The owner of the shop suggested that I get a carrying case, which I'd never even heard of before. I didn't even know they came with them. But a carrying case is one of the most important tools because that case is going to keep your ability to make a living. It's going to increase it for you. It's going to keep your table nice and protected and clean. If your table is not protected and clean, nobody's going to want to get on it, and it's going to get torn up, and you're going to have to buy another one. And they're pretty expensive, so it's a great way to keep your table protected and keep your means of making a living protected. So those are just a few things to think about when buying your massage table. The width is important, the bolster is very important, the locking mechanism on your neck support is very important, and you definitely need a case. It'll be so much easier to carry it around as well. So that's what's important to me. I hope it helped you out today. I'm Sunday with Natural Sunday. Are you a massage therapist and you're curious about how you're going to choose your massage table? What are all the things that you think about? Well, I'm going to give you 3 good tips today. I'm Sunday with Natural Sunday. Now, like I just said, there are so many choices and so many options these days for buying your massage